and welcome. We are Creative Typo. I'm Richard, your game master, and today we're playing Crown of the Oathbreaker, created by Elderbrain. With me is our brave group of adventurers. If you'd all care to introduce yourselves and maybe describe your character some, kind of give people an idea of what you're working with.
Yeah. Um, I am Sett, or I'm Nico, and I'm playing Sett, Bugbear Barbarian. But he's he's a Bugbear already, but he's kind of beat up looking. He's got some weird mutant stuff happening with his face and arms and flesh and stuff. So he's had some work done. So he's not the most attractive of our characters. But yeah, yep, that is it for Sett.
And I'm Tisha. I'm playing Ponsonby Fangolfin. She is a water Genasi druid, Circle of the Savage Blood, and she looks like she has crystals all over her body. And they're blue.
And they're blue. Hi, I'm Jonathan, and I will be playing Bravanius Rothschild. He is an Eladrin of the Spring, Oath of the Congregation Cleric. Look at me remembering all these things. And yeah, he loves the Redeemer. He loves the church, and he's here to help.
And I am Adam. I am playing Thotark. He is bloodline of entropy sorcerer. He's a bugbear too. He's actually Sett's brother, and his skin is very different. He doesn't have any like natural hair, and his skin's all cracked like a dry riverbed kind of look to it. But he does wear this wig that's very like Fabio's hair, like the can't believe it's not butter guy. And yeah, he's fun to play.
All right. So currently, we are actually right at the beginning of the adventure. We have done a couple of pre-adventure things that aren't necessarily really tied to anything, just kind of for us to warm up, kind of get used to things a bit. But this is the real, actual beginning of the campaign. So welcome. I guess we don't really have any kind of recap because, again, the pre-adventure stuff was really just for funsies. So
Just for funsies.
just for funsies. So I guess without further ado, we can go ahead and get started. So I guess first of all, um, so you have all been kind of grouping together for quite a while now to be able to go take odd jobs here and there, to be able to further whatever goals you may have, whether that be to gain money or gain fame or power or whatever have you. Um, you've kind of gone to various places trying to find work, just various odds and ends. There's some taverns that are pretty popular places for people to post up for work, and one particular tavern that you go to every so often, called the Lucky Leap Tavern, which definitely has an interesting patronage, to say the least. It is I guess you could call it sort of like a touristy bar of sorts. Like maybe not all tourists, but it's got kind of gimmicks to it. It's just generally kind of a fun place for people to hang out. As y'all would know, they have a this whole gimmick where they have lines drawn in from the front door at various distances, and the idea is that you get to take a running leap from the doorway, and depending on how far you make it in, there are different prizes available. And that's why they call it the Lucky Leap. But you do like to go here every so often because there are some interesting uh, various things that may come up from time to time, especially with the more lively crowd of people that shows up there. So as we are here, go ahead and move us over towards this area. Uh, this building right here is the Lucky Leap Tavern. Or I'm sorry, wrong one. This one right here. Um, I'll just set y'all above that right there for now. There we go. Sorry, I have to do things the right way. All right. So y'all are all sitting around in there, just kind of waiting for some kind of opportunity or interesting thing to present itself, which, as is commonly the case here, that doesn't take very long. I mean, it's quite a lively place. You have plenty of people just kind of being loud and drinking, having a good time. Occasionally, somebody will go try and take a leap and just fall horribly because they're far too drunk to be trying to do anything athletic. But after a while of this, you actually see someone that comes into the bar that you all actually would recognize. Let me go ahead and share this out. So this guy here walks in the front door. You would recognize him as the Lord Signmonder, who is the Crown Warden of Odynbyr. Basically, he's like the head of the King's Guard of sort. As he walks in, you'll see him kind of give a little nod to the barkeep, whose name is Risiotane. Go ahead and get you another picture for him. Go to it the other way.
Sign is giving me a really creepy look.
I know.
Just that raised
got that
eyebrow.
one eye
I
up.
hate it.
Yeah.
I hate it.
Does he really need ponytail holders in that short mustache?
It looks like he's like
Compensating.
5 seconds away from saying like "milady."
You just might hear it. Anyway, so this one that I brought up is Risotane, who is the proprietor of the Lucky Leap. So anyways, Lord Sunmondor gives him a little nod, and then he walks over to a booth over on the wall where there is a halfling sitting. And we just have to get through a lot of these right now.
Ricio does look like he would own something.
But there's a little halfling that's sitting at the booth that Signmondor walks up to, and you can't quite make out the entire conversation, but they're speaking loud enough that you can kind of pick up some bits of it here and there. After a little bit of back and forth, you'll hear Signmondor say, "Oh, look, I know that it's rare, but I mean, is it really that rare?" And the halfling responds back, "Okay, look, I can go as low as 535 gold pieces, but that's it. Look, I've got to support my family, and I've got debts that I've got to pay off. Like that's really as low as I can go." And you'll see Lord Signmondor kind of groan a little bit, and he'll kind of give a nod. He'll reach out, shake the halfling's hand, and you'll see him get up and walk out of the bar after giving Risiotane another nod. You'll see the halfling there, as you'll probably notice, has a colorful feather with him that he seems to be have been presenting to sign Mondor. I can actually show you that one too.
Oh.
Ooh.
We love a
Okay.
good feather moment.
Feather. See, look, it's a feather.
And he's
Uh,
doing this in full view of us all.
well, I mean, he's not like necessarily being like overly secretive, but it's not like he's like standing up and shouting and like waving the feather around or
Okay.
anything. He's just kind of sitting at the booth and like kind of like fiddling with it a little bit, and you know, I like, it's not like he's trying to hide the feather, but he's not like openly like trying to wave it around in people's faces.
Okay. Does Ponsonby look interested in that feather?
I think she would be. Does it look like a common feather?
It does not really look common. Um, like, do you have knowledge nature?
Well,
Um,
those are just Ponsonby.
I mean, if somebody would like to, they're free to, but
I'd be listening to the haggling that was going on.
Yeah.
I mean, I have. That's my proficiency choice. Yes.
okay. I mean, you can make a roll if you'd like.
Oh, well, that's that.
Mm-hmm. That'll do.
Okay. So you definitely know that this is not a very common feather, and the idea that it's not like really necessarily a bird that you would see around here very much. But without being able to get like a really good look at it, it's really hard to tell what it is exactly.
Ponsonby gets a drink and scoots a little closer to that booth to try to get a better look at the feather and to overhear the conversation better.
So at this point, Lord Sign Marndor is actually walked out of the bar. So the halfling's just sitting there by himself currently. But as you actually get up to go and get a drink, is about that time actually another character walks into the bar that you would actually recognize as the proprietor of the Triple Nine gambling hall, who's named Gulfa. Um, when he walks in, he immediately goes directly over to the booth where the halfling is sitting, and immediately confronts him. Uh, uh, but immediately confronts him. Uh, hey, where's the money? I've already given you a week. Look, I'm sorry. I have something lined up. It's fine. I'll have the money for you. Look, that's not good enough. I already gave you time. See, it's this feather. The feather is very important here. I can get you the money. Uh, uh, oh, stupid feather ain't worth nothing. And he'll actually pick up a bottle of liquor that's sitting out on the table. He'll throw it all over the table and then light it on fire. Uh, which then engulfs the feather itself, and people start kind of like panicking, starting to grab some buckets and everything to try and address the blaze. And while all of this is going on, um, you'll hear the halfling kind of whimpering, just but what, what have you done? The feather was supposed to like give us all this money, and I was going to be able to pay you off, but now what are you doing? And Golfa will respond back, I'll pluck all your feather if you don't give me the money by noon tomorrow. And then he will storm off out of the bar.
Ponsonby casts create water over the table.
Okay. So you successfully put out the fire.
And she walks over to the halfling. Hey, buddy. Are you doing okay?
Well, no, I'm not.
She picks up what's left of the feather.
Which is pretty much just a charred feather stem at this point. I don't even know what else to call it. It's like the hollow bone that would be at the center of the feather.
Okay. She smells it.
It smells it smells pretty horrible.
Huh. This doesn't smell very good.
Ow.
Actually, it smells like burnt. I don't know, dirty feather. I guess did you clean this before you tried to sell it? Maybe that was your problem.
Well, if I tried cleaning it, it might damage it. I like
Well,
this
I
is,
mean, it's pretty damaged now.
well,
Yeah.
So-
So
What is this from?
it's a coatl feather. It's very rare, and I had worked out a deal to sell it to Lord Steinmonder to be able to get some money so I could pay Golfa back.
Oh, it looks like he didn't want to buy it.
Well, no, he did want to buy it, but I mean, it's not like he just carries over 500 gold around with him all the time. He just came here to meet me to talk about making a deal. Like he was going to go and get the money and bring it back here so that I could get it from him.
Really? Because I'm pretty sure I heard him say it's surely not that rare and then walk out.
Well, yeah, but that was when I was asking for 750. You
Oh.
got to understand. Like, I mean, I just need to get some kind of money for it. I know it's worth a lot, but I mean, Lord Signmonder's a good guy. I mean, I could give him a break on it, but really, 535 is as low as I could really afford.
Such commotion over there. And who was that fellow? Golfa? Golfa? Yes. Why do you owe him money?
Well, you see, this is kind of embarrassing, but I have a bit of a bad gambling habit, and I may have spent a night too long at the gambling house, and well, things didn't really go very well for me, and so I kind of owe money.
And what is at stake now that you are indebted to this gopher?
Well, I mean, I'm sure you've heard the rumors. Like, things don't usually go very well for people that owe Golfa money.
Do you have any leads to any other means for you to acquire such money that you could do so without having the destruction of the rest of this tavern?
Well, I've kind of burned most of my bridges at this point. Although now that I think about it, there is another feather that I could maybe still sell to Lord Mondor. Uh, yeah. So my granny actually does have another one of these feathers. Like there were a couple of them that were handed down in the family, but she's tired of trying to bail me out of these situations.
Yes. Yes, that makes a lot of sense. Have you thought about possibly going to gather this other feather?
Well, I mean, yeah, I mean, I think that could work, but I don't think she'd really want to talk to me, and well, I don't know. I guess family probably still does stand for something, but I mean, at this point, she's not just going to give me the feather, and I just don't have the gold to be able to offer her for it.
Ah, Well, how do you think a cleric of the Church of the Redeemer would do in gathering this feather for you? I am a trusted individual in this town. I'm sure that I have some sway.
Hey, Bibi, just 1 second. Bibi, do we really want to help a guy out, like take something of value from his grandmother because he's a gambling addict and he has to pay off a bookie that he borrowed money from?
The Redeemer's plans are tried and true. We will get him to pay off his debts, and then he will become a part of the congregation.
Yeah,
in
but
due
I mean,
time.
I saw that feather. It's really awesome. And if his grandma has it, she wants to keep it. I can't sign on to taking something so precious from a grandmother for this guy. We don't even know him.
Hey,
Ponson. Oh, sorry.
How much did he say that he owes Gilfa?
He didn't say directly yet, but are you asking him?
Yeah, hey, what's your name? Thotark.
My name's Raffolk. Raffolk Genasi.
All right, Raffolk. How much do you owe Gilfa?
Well, I mean, if I'm really being honest, I guess the amount that I really owe him isn't really the 535. I actually only owe him like 200 gold, but I don't have that much money.
And that is okay, Raffolk. Raffolk. Yes, that is okay. We will retrieve the feather from your grandmother through acts of charity. She will give it to you. We will then use that money to pay off this bookie. Then you will donate the rest to the church or the local hospital, and then you will be under my wing as an apprentice of the Church of the Redeemer.
Oh, really? You would do that for me?
Absolutely. A redeemed soul is a soul that I will redeem.
Oh. Thank you. Well, I do have some saved up. I have 50 gold that I have saved up. So whatever amount that she wants for her feather, like if you could maybe make up the difference, and then gladly whatever's left over after I pay Golfa back, then you can have or give to the church, whatever you'd like.
Yes, quite. But what do you say to that, Thotark?
Not sure.
But we are
Not sure.
saving this man's life.
Yeah. Not sure if we're saving him, but
And then he will dedicate his life to the Redeemer. What greater cause is there?
Did he say he would do that?
I said he would do that.
Okay.
Ponsonby rolled insight.
Yes, and from your insight, you think that Raffolk is being completely sincere.
Okay.
Yeah, and I just have like sparkles in my eyes about another recruit. So
I mean,
we
Thotark.
can at least check out. I'm sorry, what's up?
No, I was gonna say that we're doing a favor for Bibi, and I think he's a friend, and we're not putting ourselves at danger here. So
Yeah. Might as well check out his aunt's house. So his aunt, right?
his
Grandma.
grandmother.
his grandmama.
Yeah. He's we could see what else she has, maybe.
I don't quite like this idea, but I'll come along just to make sure she doesn't get swindled out of something very precious and exotic.
Oh,
And
maybe we could make a fair
beautiful.
trade.
Gilfa.
Maybe we could make a fair trade to grandmother.
The only fair trade would be something of similar value, like this. She pulls out her cold bone.
Like,
See this
Oh.
bone? It's really cold. Hey, Raffolk, touch it. Touch the bone.
Wow, that is really cold.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. And if you wouldn't have burned this feather, maybe I could have taken a look at it and told you how valuable I think it is. But you didn't.
Well, I didn't burn the feather at all.
I mean, your actions burned the feather. You owed that guy money. So you did burn the feather.
Well,
Well,
like
No,
I need to sell the feather.
Actions have consequences. Think about that next time. We're going to go talk to your grandma, okay?
You know what? You're right. This is really all my fault. And thank you so much for helping me out of this mess.
Not sure if you
but
let's go. We're turning daylight here.
So are y'all all ready to head out to his granny's?
Yeah.
Yep.
All right.
Yes.
Then I think we are at a good spot for a short break. All right. Welcome back. So, you all decide to leave the Lucky Leap along with Rafolk to go and visit his granny. So he will actually take you. There we go. All the way down into the South District. To a house right back in here. It's a pretty unassuming little house there. Just kind of a generally residential part of town, like not like a lot of shops or anything like around. As he walks up to the door, he will knock on it, and just kind of call out, "Hey, Granny, Granny, look, I know you probably don't want to talk to me anymore, but like I really need your help here, and like I can make it up. It's not just gonna be you giving me stuff. I promise." And the door will open up. Why do I do this to myself? I go and close things that I know that I need. Anyway, the door will open up, and you will see Granny show up there at the door. She will actually step outside of the house and shut the door behind her.
Wow.
And she'll look at Rafolk and say, "Well, you know that you can't just come here anymore. I have helped you out way too many times. I have bailed you out of every imaginable situation that you could possibly come up with, and I'm tired of it. You are just as irresponsible as your father was. Now get lost and solve your problems on your own." And she will go back into the house and shut the door again.
Immediately, Bibi walks up to the door and knocks on it and says, hello, it is I, Brevanius Rothschild, but you can call me Bibi. I am a priest of the Church of the Redeemer, and I have a few questions for you. If you would please be so kind as to open the door so that we may have a quaint conversation. Thank you.
She'll open the door back up. This time not stepping outside. She'll just open it. Well, what could you possibly have to say to defend him?
Hi, I am Bibi. You're welcome. And I would just like to let you know that this individual right over here has decided to bring his life and devote it to our one and only true Redeemer. And in doing so, he will turn over a new leaf. But in order for him to have that chance to turn over this new leaf, he must be able to pay off his debts. What say you? Do you have an item that he may possibly be able to use to change his life? It's all up to you. It's all in your heads. If he dies, it's also your fault.
Believe me, I have saved him enough times that his death would not be on my hands.
But you have the chance now. Think of the charitable thing you are doing. Think of what the Redeemer will do for you in the afterlife. This is your one chance. of many to do it again. But it will be the last time.
Okay. What is this situation that you've gotten yourself into this time? Well, so as you'd probably expect, I was out gambling again, and well, I lost pretty big again, and I owe Golfa 200 gold. But I had a plan to be able to do it. I was gonna sell the coatl feather, and well, Golfa got angry and he burned it. So now I don't have a feather to be able to sell. But I already have an agreed purchase with Lord Signmonder, and so I mean all I really need is just the feather, and he was agreeing to pay 535 gold for it, which is like double what it's worth. So I mean if I can maybe just get the feather. I mean we can pay for it. I have some, and they've agreed to maybe help me with it. So I mean whatever you think might be fair. Well, you know that this feather has been in the family for a long time, and I don't particularly want to give it up, but after this, this is going to be it. I am not going to help you one bit more, and I am not going to take anything less than what should be the real value, which should be 250 gold. So if you give me 250 gold up front here, then you can have the feather, and then I am done. No more.
Ah. I look to the rest of the party and I say, yes, we need to come up with a sizable amount, friends and companions. Can we check the coffers? Do we have that? No?
Yeah. I want to say this where she's not hearing it. I want to say, I don't want to take advantage of this lady. She doesn't. Yeah, she's not my my typical targets. But you know what? I got 200 on me, and I will
Oh,
reluctantly pull out 200 gold.
thank you so much. So then we have a deal then, right? 250 gold, and we have the feather. Yes, that's fine. And she'll reach her hand out to collect the gold, and
Okay.
Raffolk will pull the 50 gold he has out of his pouch and hand it over.
Um, does she have the feather on her right now?
She does not,
Okay.
but she supposedly would have it.
Okay.
Ah,
I mean, do
Yeah,
with
so
that what you will. I mean,
um after they do the purchase, I step because I guess I'm like right next to Raffolk by the doorway. Um and I'm Bibi. So yeah, Bibi looks at grandmother and says, well, now that the transaction has been made, push the door open. I say, lead us to this wonderful feather that we may all see it and admire it together. And remember that you're saving a life.
look, I'm sorry, but I I don't really do well with company. I'll go get the feather and I'll be right back.
Oh, I understand.
At this
Uh,
point, have you even handed her the 200 gold yet?
I thought we did.
Like, I didn't hear anybody ever actually say that. So,
Oh, I thought Thotark did.
Oh, well, I pulled it out, but I thought I was handing it to BB. Sorry.
Oh, okay. Um, you know, BB. Yeah, I look at her and I say, yes, if you would please bring us the feather, we would gladly give you the 250 gold.
okay, okay. So I'll go get the feather. I'll be right back. And she'll go in the house, close the door behind her, and you don't have to wait very long. About 2 minutes later, she comes back, opens the door up, and produces a feather that looks pretty much like the one that you saw Raffolk have in the bar.
if Rafolk is trying to like grab it, I immediately swipe it and give it to Ponsonby because the last one got burned.
I was
Yeah.
gonna do the same thing. I was gonna do the same. Put my hand on his shoulder as she comes back to the door. I'm like, no.
He actually did not reach for it.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah, so I take the feather, I grab it, and as I do it, I like awkwardly give her, I don't know, a pouch full of 200 gold coins. And then with my one arm, I'm holding out the gold coins. The other arm, I'm giving it to the feather to Ponsonby. But like my face, I'm glaring at Rafolk.
At
Like-
Rafolk.
Yes, I'm glaring at him.
Okay, well, Granny Perla will reach out and take the gold from you.
Yes. Do we consider this an even and fair exchange?
Yes, that's completely fair. It's exactly what we agreed upon, and that is all that I need.
I am still staring at Rafolk, like glaring as I'm talking to Granny. And I say, yes, and with the extra money that we will receive from the individual that will be doing the trade with Rafolk, we have decided that we will donate it to you instead of the Church of the Redeemer. We are doing well at this time, and we have been able to help many lower peasant-like individuals. And so we can give this extra money to you.
Oh, well,
Well, and my
Well-
200. Well, unless that counts as a redeemer thing and you can tell your god to bless me or something.
I would think that a debt paid is the debt is a charitable act. Not we will not be taking any monetary compensation for this. It will all go to grandmother.
Oh,
well, thank you. You are very considerate.
Thank
Unlike
you,
some people. And she'll give a look to Rafolk.
as I do too.
Ponsonby had been sitting out by the road while they
Mhm.
were having this conversation until the feather came out, and she ran up and grabbed it from Bibi, and she smells it. What does it smell like?
That's so
Dust.
weird.
It smells like a feather? Like I don't know how to answer that.
Okay.
Well, I
Does
mean,
it
good?
does it
Bad?
smell like fresh picked?
No, it definitely
for
would.
years.
Like I don't know what a fresh picked feather smells like, but it would not smell like that.
Okay. Okay.
Smells like old lady house.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Dust.
Yeah.
It's got a
Yeah.
little dust on
You
it.
know, that actually probably sounds at least a little accurate.
Okay. All right.
Um,
I
That's-
look.
Ponsonby
I w-
puts it in her ear and like plays with it.
I look at Rafolk and I say, when was this transaction between you and Simonda supposed to take place?
Well, I'd imagine that he probably would have been back to the Lucky Leap Tavern pretty soon. So if we head there, he should probably be there about the time we got back.
Companions, we must make haste.
Yeah.
Ponsonby tucks the feather into the back of her pants so nobody sees it, and it tickles her back.
Back to the tavern.
Okay. So y'all are heading back to the tavern. And as you're actually on the way back, just kind of as you're kind of going down through the streets, suddenly Rafolk will actually turn down a corner and just kind of dart off down an alley.
Did I see that?
I would imagine you would probably all see it.
Oh, girl. Okay, first of all, do I have a crossbow? You're going down, kid. I do. I do. Yeah, I'm attacking him.
He didn't take the feather though, right?
Oh, you still have the feather.
No, but if he's gonna give his life to the Redeemer, then he needs to be honest with himself.
We just, Which corner is it?
I mean, there's no like
It doesn't matter.
specific location, but
I'm just-
if you really want, I'll pick out a random spot on the map and
Oh.
say that's where it is. But
I would also go
was-
chasing after him as soon as I saw him going, and I can run very fast now.
very
Um,
fast.
My speed's up to 40 walking.
As I see him veer off, I let out the Glock and I am going to. I shoot it. I miss. Clearly, I miss with that 3 roll. But it's a warning shot.
I want to cast Charm Person.
Let me see. What is the range on Charm Person?
It is.
Not far enough, says the DM.
Right. Right.
You attempt to charm a humanoid
I mean,
you
not
can see within
necessarily. I
range.
just need to know what the range is.
Oh yeah, it's
I mean, just let him go. Like now we got a
30,
feather.
it's 30 feet.
30 feet.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd say he's still within 30 feet.
Okay. I'll just do a.
So I'm sorry. Did the warning shot not do anything? He just kept running.
He
I don't
just
have
kept-
a- I don't-
Well, I mean, would you stop? Like,
I don't have a target. I don't have a
somebody
target
shot a
to
warning
cast
shot
it
at me.
on.
I'd better just stop.
Well,
don't have
I
a-
mean, I missed.
Well, yeah, but he doesn't want to give you another chance.
I yell. I only shot at you because you're running away.
It won't let me cast it without a target.
Oh, give you a random thing here.
Okay.
There, you have a target.
Sweet.
I mean, just let him go. Who cares? We got this cool feather.
I care. We had another acolyte and disciple of the Redeemer, and he is getting away as we speak.
But he's a
Hey,
pretty
Raph,
bad
His
Mom.
one.
afterlife.
Hey,
Pretty
Rat
bad.
Folk, I think you should come back here, buddy. And I was successful. Commoner fails.
Commoner did fail. You're too bad.
Commoner.
Unless, like, he would succeed on a 14, but
No. Let me see.
I say we don't have to
We-
shoot everybody.
Actually, there is one thing I need.
Yes, Ratfolk has immunity to charm.
So did his granny.
Just technically, with Charm Person, you get advantage if your companions are fighting it. And I would say firing a crossbow bolt, even if it was missed intentionally or not, is probably fighting it.
Oh, okay. I got you.
But anyway, let's see. So,
I just told him to come back.
okay. So he'll kind of turn around and just be like, oh, hey.
Hey, it's been a while. So why are you running away?
Well, I mean, I needed to kind of get away from here.
That doesn't answer my question.
I mean, I don't really need to be involved anymore. You have the feather. Like I don't necessarily need the money. I just need Golfa to get the money, and I guess you were going to give the rest to Granny. So I mean, I'm not needed anymore.
Did
Yeah,
you
but-
lie about the deal you struck with Lord Wander?
I'm sorry.
The deal you struck for the feather. Did you lie about that?
I mean, do I lie about anything?
Yeah, is that feather that we just paid 200 gold for useless? Let me I think you should tell us what, and I mean that Redeemer is gonna get you. If you don't wanna roll a persuasion.
We have different factions of the Redeemer.
23 on persuasion to tell me.
Some of us give life and some of us take life. It's all about life.
You know what? What am I concerned with? It's too late for you anyway.
Ah. That's ominous.
This is a halfling.
Yeah.
You are very brave to speak these words. You are very brave to speak these words and turn against my god so brazenly. Tell me, a feather is truly worth nothing.
Well, I mean, it might be worth something, but yeah, probably not nearly what we said it was.
You say this.
Oh.
I'm gonna put my arms around him. One arm, just one arm around him, and they're like, "Hey, now, so your granny was in on it, and while I'm like questioning him, I'm gonna slide a hand and see what's in his pockets, if I can."
Oh, and he's also under your charm, huh?
Nah, probably not good enough.
No, I'd say that's not good enough. No.
You're holding him?
Yeah, I'm holding him.
Yeah, and I am. Yeah, I'm not playing. So I immediately, like, he's wearing a jacket, I'm assuming, and a shirt.
Yeah.
Oh, it's gone. So I just rip it off. I just rip it off, and I say, we will come to the Redeemer in our most purest form. And I just start taking off his clothes, and I say, it's probably in your best wishes to remedy this situation, not only with Gofa, but with us as well. You will give somebody money, and you will give your life to the Redeemer.
Take his earrings.
So, so you're just trying to like tear all of his clothes off of him?
I'm not trying. I succeed in doing so.
You're just tearing all of his clothes off of him, then. Okay.
Like, there may be like scratch marks on him too, because I'm pissed. How dare you lie to my god?
Hey, there's some consent issues here, because he's charmed.
Okay.
But he's charmed with you, not with me.
I know.
And I want him, like, this is an intimidation check.
Yeah.
So, I would say between Thotark like trying to like grab into his pockets and you trying to like take his clothes, like I think that is probably enough to at least be considered aggressive towards him.
Yeah.
For the purposes of charm.
Yeah.
Like even if it's not like an outright attack.
Yeah.
But anyway, so like he'll kind of snap out of that.
He knows he's been charmed.
And so there's a couple of things here, I guess. So as you're like grabbing like his clothes, you realize that the clothes aren't quite right. Like it's not like the clothes that you took. It's more like a robe. And he will immediately start struggling to try and get away.
All right. This is enough. Okay? I can't. I'm not doing this.
Well, because Thotark said he grabbed onto him, right?
Yeah, but I'm gonna grab onto Thotark, Bibi, and this guy with Entangle.
Okay. Hey.
Oh, Bibi wasn't over there.
I was over there.
Well, I mean, it was.
Oh, just
like
not on the
Your
map.
character. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry, on the map.
You got Thotark too.
The important one is good.
So now that he understands what's going on, I guess I'm not trying to speak to him. I just want to know the truth. I say, It would be in your best interest to tell us the truth post haste, lest this be your last day and you join the Redeemer very soon.
Well, I mean, if you haven't put it together yet, I mean, it's just a scam.
And Golfa is in on this too.
Well, I mean, obviously, it's all a scam, but I mean, it's too late. We have the money.
The most important thing that I want to hear right now is, what did you mean when you said it's too late for us?
I mean, it was too late because we have the money.
Just because you have the money, there's nothing bad that's going to happen to us? This feather is not from something really cool?
I don't know, some kind of parrot or something, I think.
That's so stupid. And she takes it out of her pants and throws it on the ground. I'm mad that I let you touch my cold bone. And you stole 200 gold from us? I knew we couldn't trust you. I knew that, you know what? That old lady, even though she's in on this, was right about you.
I'm gonna go get my money from her too.
I mean, no. We could just punch this guy in the face and take our losses.
Oh no. Absolutely not.
I mean,
Oh, absolutely not. You will give your life to the Redeemer.
I'd
One way or
already be
another.
walking there if I wasn't stuck here.
yeah. You know. Man. Okay. I probably won't calm either of you down. I know you don't like being taken advantage of, Thotark, and Bibi, you're really, really mad. So if I let all three of you go, what's gonna happen?
I'm holding. Does he have long hair? Because I just have like a
you're-
vice grip on his head.
Jonathan,
it's-
you're all entangled.
It's
But
long
I'm-
enough for you to be able to grab onto, yes.
Yeah, I just like have a vice grip on his scalp.
All right. Well, I'm gonna go get a. I think I'm gonna go get a drink. And she lets down Entangle.
I'm still
That
holding
picks
on
the-
to him. And we're
that-
just guiding him towards the what'd you say?
No, I was just gonna say Sett picks the feather up as she walks away.
No.
Pretty.
I
Pretty
guess
stupid.
me. I still got my arm around him. Bibi's got him by the head, and we're walking to Granny's.
Yes.
They're only going back to Granny Perla's first.
Or should we take him to the proper authorities?
No, he's going too.
Who's in on it with the city guard guy?
Yeah.
So,
Oh,
Things get
right.
crazy. He's going down too.
Sett, you're going with him?
yeah, my brother's going.
Okay. Ponsonby joins.
All right. So everybody's going back to Granny's?
Yep.
All right.
Is the-
Well,
Is
Go
there a
ahead.
bar or anything along the way?
I mean, yeah, there's probably a bar between there and Granny's.
All right,
I
Ponsonby
mean,
pops
it's what,
in.
like 3 blocks? There's definitely a bar.
Yeah, Ponsonby pops in and gets a drink to go.
Okay.
Travel mug.
You'll chill it yourself.
Yeah, with my bone.
Very well. So I guess in the interest of time, and because we're going back to Granny's house again, we'll go ahead and take another short break. And welcome back. So we are once again heading back to Granny's house. This time under much unhappier circumstances. Mhm. Go ahead.
Have we made it there?
Yeah.
Because I'm ready. Yeah, I
so-
like literally. Oh, okay. Before
I gotta play.
before I bang on the door, I feel like Thotark grabs my arm.
Yeah. Well, I grabbed you with a glove, with a glove hand. I'm careful not to touch you with the open pinky finger. Doesn't have a finger on the glove. And I'm like, hey, hold on just a second. Don't let him talk. I'm going to touch the doorknob with my pinky, and it's going to disintegrate into dust. And the door opens.
Ah,
He's mad. He's really mad.
Yeah, it seems like it.
I
Takes
knock
a
my
sip.
fist through the empty doorway and I say, "See, I was so angry that the door vaporized."
Okay, so you go into the building.
Yep. Like, okay, where do they keep the money?
So when you go in, you notice that surprisingly, this does not look like some sweet old lady's house. It actually looks more like some sort of hideout of some sort. Like it does seem like mostly kind of barren. There's like a few tables like here and there, like maybe a few like odds and ends, whatnot, but nothing that really seems to be of any real value. And you don't see any sign of anybody inside.
You
Okay.
better start talking. Where's the money?
Well, I mean, it's not like you'll ever find it.
And if you keep talking like that, no one will ever find you.
Did anybody punch this guy in the face yet? And like,
No.
let's just go get a drink.
No, we will not punch him in the face, but he will. Please, before things become really dark for you, please tell us where our money is.
You don't scare me, you know.
My goal is not to scare you. My goal is to get the money back. If I wanted to, please tell us where our money is.
Well, I mean, there's not really any reason for me to tell you.
I still have his I still have his scalp in my hand.
Mhm.
Yes,
I
I sure
mean,
do.
if you would like to, yes.
Is there like a brick chimney anywhere?
Oh my gosh, don't no. Okay. Just a punch to the face. We take our losses in the form of violence. Just one punch. That's enough.
No.
Enough for this
Ponsonby.
guy.
What if he does this to someone else? To someone
What
who
do I-
can't afford it?
Oh, that's that.
Mm,
Uh-huh.
I mean, if we punch him hard enough.
Think of the children, Ponsonby.
Gosh dang it.
let's
With your
start looking
resignation, I immediately walk up to the nearest hard surface and I just rub his head against it. Like just it's very forcibly
Oh.
scraping his head against like a nasty surface. Is there like a wicker chair anywhere? Because that's what it's gonna be. And I'm like, tell us where the money is, and no one gets hurt besides you.
A weird form of torture.
Besides you.
Because I don't want to like kill him. Yeah.
Oh man.
And then
That
I
is
pick his
all the
head
way.
up.
Oh, I was gonna say Sett's all the way back by the door, like staying far away. He's not a torture type of guy, even though he's the
Ponsonby-
big barbarian.
Yeah,
Ponsonby
I want to
offers
start
Sett a
looking
drink.
for money.
I'm not torturing him. I am tenderizing him for the Redeemer. Okay.
Oh.
Preparing
and then I
his
pick him.
forgiveness.
I pick him up by his scalp. I put his face right in front of mine and I say, "Please tell us where our money is, before things become darker for you."
Well, it's too late. It's already gone.
Yeah.
Where is it?
I'm not telling you that.
But why not? Do you want to suffer? I don't get it.
When it comes down to it, I think this is still the better option.
Your demise. Then ratting out the people who are leaving you here to suffer. And as I say that, I pull out my mace.
It's a lot. Like, I mean, he's got a life, and yeah, he did something really shitty, but it's, I I'm sure
He
a
lied.
human or a halfling life is worth more than 200 gold, right?
But what is a halfling without their word? He lied.
I mean, what are any of us?
I keep mine. My word is pure and genuine. This one here. And I'm rear back this mace. I'm about to he's about to be a pinata.
You're holding people up to unrealistic standards.
Unrealistic standards, it's not. A realistic standard is not scamming people. If the bar is in hell, he's below that.
I mean, it's 200 gold.
And his word.
Ugh.
Yeah.
As you're talking, I just rear back and I smack him across.
Okay, that's good enough. All right,
Ow,
that's
okay.
enough. We can go.
And it's a spiked mace too, girl, so there's marks.
I quickly
I say-
grab Ponsonby's to-go mug and I take a drink. Like, nope.
Yeah, I don't think we should really mangle him or anything. Like,
But he lied to the Redeemer.
yeah.
He's unarmed.
Yeah, he is unarmed.
And I'm armed. I don't see the difference. I don't see what's wrong here.
He's not.
Oh, I should also mention when you snatched the robe, you did also pick up a dagger.
Oh, okay. Aha! So,
Disarmed.
Hey, you disarmed him.
as I smack him with my, does just a good wallop? Does he? Where is the money? Where is your grandmother? That is the most important. She has our money currently.
You know, at this point, I don't even know if she does.
Oh my gosh, it wasn't even a she. Your clothes aren't your clothes. Can you do some
This
kind of
isn't an old lady house.
unmagic thing? You know?
Y'all just have a stockpile of these feathers.
Well, I mean, you don't run the same scam all the time, but I mean, can't say we've never run it before.
Can I cast locate object? For the gold, or the bag that Bibi handed with the gold in it? It says describe or name an object that is familiar to you. The spell can locate a specific object known to you as long as you've seen it up close within 30 feet at least once. Alternatively, the spell can locate the nearest object of a particular kind, such as a certain kind of apparel, jewelry, furniture, tool, or weapon. But it can't locate an object if any thickness of lead blocks the direct path.
Trying to figure how that would work with something like gold, because of the fact that, I mean, gold is gold is gold is gold. Like, it all looks the
Right.
same.
Yeah.
So I don't know if it necessarily distinguishes
Probably just the
something like that.
closest gold coins.
Well, I mean, that would
would be
definitely
on
be on
us.
your persons.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can I guess when I grabbed the feather, I was within 30 feet of the grandmother. Can I locate her?
I'm not with locate object.
Or her clothing? Sorry, that's what I meant.
Funnily enough, I mean, you can try, but it would not actually work.
Okay.
With
All
trying
right.
to locate her clothing
All right.
Okay.
for reasons you might be able to put together.
Yeah.
I see Bibi sees that nothing's happening. Even brutalizing this person. So I look over at Thotark and Sett and Ponsonby. And I say, well, friends and companions, does this truly seem not worth it?
I think that was the gold that I held on to for you. Ultimately.
Then my gold has technically gone to charity. My only fear is that these ne'er-do-wells will continue to do such things and scam future people, which some of them may not be as fortunate as us.
Yeah.
Do we think the tavern owner was in on it? Because we could always go back to the tavern.
But we know Gilfa and Lord Simonder. Yeah. The two of them were in on it, I think. But I mean, we don't want to go up against the guard or anything, and Gilfa's probably got a lot of people.
I mean, this guy tricked me pretty well. I really tried to, eyeball him and make sure he was telling the truth, and I believed him. What's to say we go back and he didn't trick them too or something? What's in this room? What can I see? Any secret trap doors or something?
You search around and you don't really see anything like that. You do actually come across like a back exit, like that's a little obscured, seems like kind of a sort of easy escape exit. That just goes back outside. Otherwise, like the stuff inside is pretty plain. Just like some tables, some chairs, like maybe some glasses or something. Nothing of really any real value. Just a few things here and there.
Yeah, let's go back to the tavern. I'm down for that.
I still have him in a vice grip, and he's coming with us.
Okay.
He's coming.
You're just dragging him by his hair the whole time?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely.
He's earning this forgiveness.
Well, as you start trying to drag him back through the streets up towards the Lucky Leap, he'll actually start yelling out as you're dragging him along, help, they're assaulting me.
Yes, call for the guards. This is a genius idea on your behalf.
And I say, you do realize I'm a priest, right?
You also realize how this looks.
Help! And I then brazenly just lift him up by his, and I say, yes, this individual is crying for help for his misdeeds that he has done against the Church of the Redeemer. If he do so choose to continue to cry for help, the only person you shall be crying to is the church itself.
Hey, do you lock people up in the church?
No, we do not lock them up, but
Oh, okay.
we have our ways.
So with all of this commotion, there's actually a red cloak that comes over and approaches you. They'll just say, okay, hey. So what exactly is going on here? This doesn't seem to really add up.
I'm glad that you're here. This individual here has scammed us out of 250 gold. And
I
he has
didn't scam you. You're the one that came up and beat me in the face with a mace, and then you took my clothes.
Yes, those things did happen indeed.
After the scamming, of course.
After the scamming, of course.
He scammed us.
And as penance for his unjust crimes against the Church of the Redeemer, he has agreed to give his life to the Church of the Redeemer. What a just an amazing cause that he has decided to bestow upon himself in the name of the church.
I did no such thing.
Yes, and now he is having cold feet because he realized that the task he is taking on is a great task, a mighty task, and a lifelong task, but he will do it nonetheless.
And what
I'm
proof
gonna-
do you even have that I even did anything wrong?
Your word.
I'm gonna
there's-
create
there's-
water in his mouth.
It was. There's
Nice.
4 of us. The 4 of us. We say that he scammed us, and it's 1 versus 4's word. That would hold up in court or something.
Well, look, I don't really know the truth of what really happened here. We have ways to try and get to that. But maybe it's best if we just go ahead and just take him on down, see if we can figure out what exactly happened. Either way, I don't know that he should really go with you, at least until we figure out the truth of the matter.
Can I roll an insight check on his face, on him?
I rolled
he says
insight
that-
as well.
Because he
Okay.
seems like he's giving very much in cahoots.
The red coat.
So you definitely feel like he is being legitimate. Like you feel like this is probably an actual real red cloak that is actually just trying to figure out the truth of the matter so that he can actually get this thing resolved.
Oh yeah, all these people are fake. Except for- I say that out loud. It just clicked. I'm sorry.
I mean, listen, if we want justice, let's just give it to this guy. He's for real. I don't think he's in on it.
Yeah, this guy's totally justice.
Yeah.
Sett will pull the feather out of his pocket, the one that he picked up off the ground, and hand it back to Rafolk and say, "We took this from him, and I will give it back now."
Actually, no, we paid 200 gold for that. And it's not worth 200
Thotark.
gold at all.
It's better if he
200
takes
gold
it.
for a feather?
Well,
Why
let
would you
him
do
have
something like that?
we
He
were
ran,
helping. We
he
were
ran a
helping
scam
it.
on us. He told us it was a really cool feather, and that it was from something that was really rare or something. And he said that he was gonna be like killed by some gambling guy if he didn't get this feather from his grandma. His grandma wanted 250 gold, and we're like, oh, sorry, little guy. Well, at least not me. I mean, not me. These guys were like, let's help out this guy with a gambling addiction and rip off his grandma. But I didn't want to do it. They wanted to do it, and then we did
I won't do it again.
And they basically took 200 gold off of us by tricking us.
Well, I have definitely heard about some scams going around, so I suppose that's at least a reasonable explanation. But in either case, I really need to make sure that we do everything by proper channels. As long as everything checks out, our means actually verify the truth, then we can promise that he will be locked up, and we will do what we can to try and bring down the larger scam as a whole.
Yeah.
Ponsonby walks up to this red coat and kind of whispers, and hoping like the other guys don't hear, but she's gonna say, "Listen, I don't really care what happens, but I do want to let you know that the Crown Warden of Odynbyr was in on it, so he's probably not gonna face justice, but I'd just like to get out of here."
That doesn't sound right at all. I mean, Sign Mondor is very well known and respected. This doesn't seem like something he would even do. I mean, why would he care about 200 gold even?
Yeah, it didn't make sense to me either. Maybe ask this guy.
Yes, we definitely will.
But he definitely was maybe he tricked Sign, but Sign was offering to give him money for it, like it was 530 gold. guess we didn't really hear Sign agree to that.
Well, in either case, I'm sure that Sign is probably smart enough to not really fall for something quite like that. Like I said, there's not really any reason I can think of that he would really spend money like that. That would be very unusual.
Right. So either he's in on it or he's stupid.
Or maybe that wasn't Sign Mondor.
Oh,
Yeah,
shit.
That's what clicked just a little bit ago for me.
I was trying to whisper, but I guess I was way too loud.
And I, in my dumbass, I yell it out. And maybe that wasn't Sign Mondor.
Yeah, this torn robe here, it changes their appearance. So
Yeah, but it doesn't change their look of their face, does it? I don't know.
we ripped it up. Oh no, I guess.
I would say you didn't actually rip the
Oh, it wouldn't
no.
have ripped, yeah. I'm gonna hold on to this.
That robe. He's no longer wearing it. Yeah, because we took it off.
All right. Well, so then either somebody's impersonating Sign Mondor or Sign Mondor's in on the, stuff. He's corrupted or something, or he's dumb.
Where is Sign Mondor?
Well, he probably today is at his manor.
Ah. Well, then I think it would be in our best interest to go alert this Sign Mondor that there is someone impersonating him.
Well, yes, that probably is a wise move. At the very least, it would be good for him to know.
And do you realize that there are people within your ranks that are scamming people as well?
Within the Red Cloaks?
Yes.
What makes you say that?
Because I feel like this individual is going to be let out very soon to do it again.
Well, while we try not to imprison people indefinitely, generally we will try to keep them in for what would be deemed an appropriate amount of time based on the crimes. And of course, the investigation doesn't just stop at putting him away. We do want to try and get rid of these scams entirely, if at all possible.
Does 250 gold, does that sound like a life-changing amount of money for like a common folk?
For a common folk, yeah, absolutely.
So I say, so how long would his time be in jail for 250 gold?
Well, I suppose there's really more that goes into it than just the amount. It really has a lot to do with intent. Of course, even if it wasn't necessarily him, someone was impersonating an official, and that does, of course, carry its own sentence.
Ah, death?
We try not to use that if we can help it, but
Oh, I'm
sometimes
sorry.
things do call for it.
Afterlife with the Redeemer.
Oh my god.
Well, should we? And I'm like, I still have him like held in my hand, lifted, and I hand him to the Red Cloak. And I'm expecting the Red Cloak to be able to grab him by the hair too and just put him on his horse, I guess.
He does not grab him by the hair, but he does grab him firmly by the wrist, and then we'll actually get out some manacles and clap them on him.
And I will tuck the feather into Rafolk's pocket as that's happening. Like, I want him to have that feather. And then
I'm keeping the robe though.
Okay.
Friends, you must go to this Sign Mondor and alert him that he is being impersonated, or even possibly that he too is a participant in the scamming of these poor common folk.
Ponsonby, you can locate special items that you have looked at and held and inspected, correct?
Yeah.
Like a feather, maybe?
Oh, smart.
Okay.
That is such a good idea.
So even if he's freed by the Red Cloaks, we can find where they're hiding and put an end to this.
Yes, put it into him.
I mean, not like that, but
Yes, like that.
oh,
Get my brother his gold back.
Yeah, if we get access to their hideout, we might get more than just Bibi's gold.
Yes, a legion of new disciples for the Redeemer.
Possibly. While you're doing that, I'll figure it out.
I'm just now want to kind of find a cool feather from like a cool monstrosity or something. I think that would be really neat. Maybe that's what we should go do.
But there's a syndicate of scammers in this city that is taking advantage of its city folk. And we have to stop that, Ponsonby.
Maybe after?
Definitely after.
Yes.
I just gave away the feather, and I really want a feather as well.
Right? That was really cool.
Ah, yes, I can stick it in my beard.
Feathers all around.
Who needs gold?
You know, it'd be cool if it was like a hawk feather or something.
Cold bone hot feather. Yeah.
Hawk
Oh,
feather.
yeah. A hawk feather. Yeah. Maybe let's head on down to the Crown Warden of Odynbyr.
Odynbyr.
Do we know where the house is, or do we have to find that out? The manor.
Well, I'll say that the red cloak pointed you in the direction. It's actually not crazy far from where you are, except you have to kind of go around to get to it. It's actually this building right here. Shift this over.
Aha.
We're not that far away.
You're not that far away, but you do have to kind of go up and around, like through the gate to get into the inner wall.
Gotta
Over the
here.
river and through the woods to
Yeah.
grandmother's house we go.
But yeah, that is where the Monder villa is.
Got it.
The Monder Manor.
I
Bonnet.
said Odynbyr,
Odynbyr.
and I meant Onidbyr.
Odin's beard.
Odin's beer. Well, Odin's beer.
All right. So,
Rick time.
yeah, I think, once again, we're traveling, so it's as good a time as any. So we will go on a slightly longer break this time, but we will be back shortly. And welcome back. So,
Hey, everybody.
everybody headed over to Lord Sign Mondor's Manor. And I'm supposing you're just going to go up to the gates and request audience.
Sett will stay back, because anytime there's like high ranking or royalty or like anybody that's not common,
Mm-hmm.
he stays kind of a good distance. So I'll probably stay out on the road and hang out there.
Okay.
No, I'll go up. I got no problem going up.
I'm following behind Thotark.
Okay. The gates are...
requesting an audience.
Yeah, I was going to say, the gates are currently closed, and there are a couple of guards standing there, like in front of it.
Oh, hey there, red coats.
Who goes there?
It's me, Thotark, and
I don't know you. Sorry, Thotark.
oh, sorry, that's just the name I kind of go by sometimes. But
Oh, it's me as a name. I'm sorry. It sounds a lot like you were saying that it was you, like as if we were familiar. Sorry. My misunderstanding. So what can I do for you? It's me.
oh, it's Duke. Duke, it's me.
Duke, it's me. Okay.
Yeah, kick-ass Duke. And was hoping to request an audience with Lord Signmonder. Concerning people are impersonating him.
I suppose this is something that he would probably need to be aware of. Hold here. I will go send word and see if he will accept audience.
Indeed.
And he will go into the gate, and you'll see him go off into the building. And a few minutes later, I don't know if you necessarily want to chat with the other guard. A few minutes later, the other guard will come back out and say, yes, the Lord Sign Mondor has agreed to meet with you. So this way, please.
Oh, yes. You mind if my companions join me?
Oh, of course.
Oh, yeah. I'll wave everybody up.
Follow. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely following.
Okay. So he leads you into the house. It's fairly nice looking. I mean, definitely what you would expect of someone of a higher position. He leads you into kind of like a sitting room of sorts, where you see Lord Sign Mondor looking very much like the Lord Sign Mondor that you saw in the Lucky Leap Tavern.
Yeah. I'm going to make sure that I flash my Duke ring. I don't know why I said that in Thotark's voice. But yeah.
Yes. So I was told that you have some suspicions of someone impersonating me.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I take it. I mean, somebody of our stature wouldn't be caught dead at the Lucky Leap Tavern unless they were there for some kind of business. And I imagine you weren't there today. Heard it was your day off.
Well, while I was not there today, I can't say that I would never be caught in there. I mean, after all, Risi Otane and I are good friends. We go back quite a long ways.
Oh, well, that's good. That's good. It's good to help out the taverns in town. We believe there's a scam racket going on, and they're actually using your likeness, and as well as other patron or they're well-known people around the city.
I see. This does sound like some other scams that we've seen recently. People that were being impersonated, or just general farces going on like that. I've definitely got my suspicions about what's going on there.
Yeah, we actually caught one of them, and we turned him into Redcoat Jeffrey. I think his name was Jeffrey.
Oh yes, well, good. That's good. At least now that we have someone in custody, maybe we can get to the bottom of this.
Yeah, it's Jeffrey, one that we can trust.
Oh yes, I mean, all of the Red Cloaks are very trustworthy. They take their jobs very seriously.
Okay, all right. Well, what was the plan you had, brother?
I don't know if we want to discuss it in here.
Oh, yeah, maybe.
You think so, but
Well, here, let's here, let me huddle with them for a second, if you don't mind, Lord Simonder.
Are you inciting Sign Mondor? Mondor?
Yes.
Like, do you mean like specifically about the statement about the Red Cloaks?
Specifically about him saying that he wasn't at the Lucky Leap today.
You believe that he is being honest, that he was not at the Lucky Leap today, but he does go there sometimes, and that he and Risi Otane are friends. Like, all of that rings true to you.
Okay.
sidebar.
Bring it
Oh,
in.
Why are you making me say things to a royal person? A whole plan? What are you doing?
Yeah, that's my
He's
bad.
looking at me.
So, what if we get him to release that that full, and he leads us with the feather to their base.
You know,
Who's to say he hasn't already been released?
well, I highly doubt he would have been released. There's a lot of processing that goes on with the Red Cloaks. And, I mean, he probably wouldn't even be permanently, or, well, I guess, for extended time imprisoned for probably at least another couple of days. I don't see any reason why he would have been released, even if they had determined that he was innocent for some reason.
I gotta learn how to
keep trying
whisper.
Were you not saying that to him?
No. We were huddled.
We were huddled.
We're huddled in the room,
But then
like
again-
talking to each other.
But it's good now.
We're terrible at whispering. Well, since you just well, how about we bugged him. We play something on him for us to be able to track him. So if we post up near the guard house, and then your guys like give him a little slap on the wrist, let him go his way, give him a shirt, he doesn't have a shirt on, and then we follow him with a little bit of tracking power from my friend, my big rock friend over here.
Yeah, that's me. Here's my concern is that the owner of the Lucky Leap establishment is your friend?
Oh, are you talking to Signmonder?
Yeah, Sir Crown
I'm sorry, I
Warden
can't be sure.
of Odynbyr.
From now on, when we whisper, we do this.
What do we do?
No, I just wasn't sure if y'all were all huddling or if it was just Sett and Thotark that were huddling. But
No. Yeah.
Anyway, but anyway, so I'm sorry. What was the exact question again?
So here's my problem, Lord Sign, is that your buddy was most likely in on it unless he was being impersonated in his own bar, in his own tavern, his own establishment.
That
how
doesn't
likely-
sound right.
How likely is it that somebody is going to impersonate the owner of the Lucky Leap inside the Lucky Leap?
I don't think that sounds very likely at all.
I
Okay.
don't think he interfered at all with the scam that went on.
I'm pretty sure he's the one that gave the sign.
He gave the
The
sign.
sign.
Yeah, when we walked in, he gave a sign or something, didn't he? Didn't he give a sign or something? Didn't he say
I don't-
something or do something?
I don't think so. I don't think he was involved at all.
He was just standing there.
Can I do like a
He was just working.
Can I do my own memory check?
recollection check? Can I recollect?
Sure. Just roll like an intelligence to try and recall.
On my own memory?
Well, I guess
Did you
so.
say he did anything earlier?
Just
But it's generally just normal intelligence to recall something.
I don't know how to do it.
If you're
I rolled.
There, I guess.
I rolled a
actually-
13.
okay. Okay, so
Slay.
Ponsonby, you
Slay.
would remember that what happened was the Lord Signmondor that you saw walking in nodded at Risiotane. But Risiotane acknowledged the nod, but it's not like he necessarily did anything out of the ordinary. But it was definitely both upon coming in and leaving, you saw Signmonder nod at Risiotane.
Oh, if,
See, I told you there was a sign. I told you all.
Hi, I am Brevanius Rothschild, but you can call me Bibi. And how long have you and this Ricio been friends, acquaintances, if you will?
Oh, we go back a long ways, back to more of our adventuring days.
So you would be able to say that it's been several years.
Oh yeah, but we still see each other all the time.
Ah, that's good to know, because the individual that came into the laughing lizard leap,
The Lucky Leap.
the lucky lizard, the one that came into the bar today, the tavern, he nodded at Lord Ricio, and Ricio acknowledged his presence. Do you believe that Ricio would be able to tell the difference between an impersonator and the true Lord Sign Mondor?
Well, that nod is definitely something that I do. I mean, I never walk into the place without nodding to him, but I suppose anybody that was in there would probably know that. I mean, I suppose with some of the stories that I've heard about these scams, then it probably was good enough to fool just about anybody, him included. Especially if they already knew my mannerisms.
Ah, so there must be someone that has been studying you.
Well,
Very
like
close.
I said, I'm in the Lucky Leap every so often, so it's not unreasonable to think that somebody would have been able to see that and maybe even been in there. I mean, there's lots of people in there all the time. It's hard to keep track of everybody that's actually watching you.
Ah, do you know an individual named Golfa?
Yeah, the owner of the gambling house, yeah.
Ah,
The triple nines.
999.
Hey, does he normally rough people up?
Yeah, I mean, he's definitely the type.
Would he
What?
rough people up in outside of his establishment?
Wouldn't necessarily put it past him, but I mean, I wouldn't say that that's normal.
Yeah.
So we are just in agreement that we must go give this Golfa a visit as well.
That one's kind of rough around the edges, but if you really want to, I won't stop you.
Ah, and I look at the rest of the group. What say you, companions?
I'm thinking none of those people were who we were scammed into believing who they were. I think our
Well-
best bet's going with the feather plan.
Well, let me just say this, and I gotta say, I kind of like the plan you said about tracking him back, because
Yeah.
we have been trying to do some investigations on some of these scams that have been going on, and I've definitely got some thoughts on what's happening. In particular, there's this shady organization that's called the Golden Masks, and I think that this is probably their doing. Like, they've got some kind of crazy way to be able to change into people, like through some
Oh.
kind of magic or something or another.
Oh, like this robe here?
I guess that's possible.
Yeah. I'm gonna put it on and see if I change. If I could change into somebody. Let's say I want to change into Ozar, Bibi's my wife.
So it takes you a little bit of time to kind of like get your bearings on like how to use it, but after a little bit of trying, you're able to make it look as if you're wearing his clothes, but you don't actually look any different yourself.
Oh, this is how they change the clothes, I guess. But
Yeah, I
this is
guess-
what we got off of the guy Raph that we captured.
Do you think they're called the Golden Masks because the masks change their faces?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Did we try to rip that
Ah.
guy's face off?
That would have been Granny, I'm sure, probably.
No, didn't try to rip it off, just tried to bash it in, that's all.
Yeah. I think we would have knocked the mask off. Well, Bibi would have. That makes a lot of sense. My brother's got some really great ideas sometimes.
Oh,
Hmm.
put it down. Not here. Not like this.
So, so I do like the idea, but I'm sure if we want to really be able to get at the heart of this thing, we're probably going to have to at least give it a little bit of time. I mean, if we skip protocol and just release him right away, he's going to know something's up.
Yeah.
So I think we still are going to need to kind of follow the normal processes. Still go through the investigations, but maybe we can pull some strings and have him declared innocent to be released, and then we can track him from there.
I mean, if
Sounds good.
yes. How do you return people's personal property when you let them out of holding?
I mean, same as anywhere. You just give it to him. I mean, especially if you're declared innocent, there's no reason to hold your belongings.
You just
What
gotta
if-
hope he holds onto that feather.
Yeah, what if we sew it into the shirt that you give him?
I mean, we could probably do something like that. I don't suppose he'd miss this feather, would he?
Oh, not at all.
Okay. Well then, yeah, I think that sounds like a pretty good plan. But like I said, these processes can take a few days, and we also have the King's Games coming up pretty soon too. So I'm not sure if we're really going to be able to get it processed before then.
Bibi, ask if they can deputize us. Probably you, because you're from the Church of the Redeemer, to be able to follow up on our own.
As an individual that is devoted to life and justice, I must let you know that I would do the charitable act of taking this case on myself.
Well, I appreciate the sentiment, but really, I think with something like this, we need to try and go through all of the proper channels as much as possible. If we're going to land these people, the golden masks, we really need everything to be ironclad. Because once we catch them, we want to make sure they all go away.
Can I do an insight check on his?
Sure.
On his face.
Okay.
Oh my god, why are my rolls ass today? My god. I don't see shit.
You believe that is his main concern, is that if he lets like some outsiders like do investigations on their own, then it may cause like some problems with like evidence admission, things like that. Like they do take like their legal system pretty seriously, and so it's best to probably let the Red Cloaks handle things so that everything's done above board.
I look over at the group and I say, "Well, we are out 200 gold, and we are no longer able to have any leads on this case. So,
Sorry, I don't mean to pry, but 200 gold. Yeah, I mean, chances are, even if we catch them, it's going to be difficult to really get everybody their things or money back, because undoubtedly a lot of it's spent, and being able to divvy it all out properly, I'm sure that some people are going to come up short. It's a whole thing, I'm sure. But maybe I can help you out a little more directly. See, for the King's Games coming up, like, of course, there's a lot of pageantry to it and everything, and so I'm going to need my horse, Miss Ivory, that is currently actually out at the Royal Breeding Stables, which is actually just outside of Odynbyr. I could really use some help if you want to maybe go out there and pick up the horse for me, bring it back. I could offer you the 200 gold for your troubles and, kind of make it up to you a bit.
They must compensate They must compensate you pretty well to be able to pay 200 gold to get a horse.
Well, once you've worked your way up high enough for me, it works out pretty well.
I motion to the room that we're standing in with all the rich.
Yeah, you get the feeling 200 gold is probably not that big a deal for him. But on that note, we'll go ahead and put a pause on that. We'll take another short break here, and we'll be right back.
All right.
All right, welcome back. So Lord Stein Mondor will also continue. You know, when you actually go out there, though, it's probably worth mentioning that there's a lot of kind of strange rumors that have been coming out of that area for a little bit now. They speak about witchcraft and dark rituals, but I mean, it probably is just the locals' imagination. But you know, just in case, if you wouldn't mind, of course, you know, just keep your eyes out and for things if anything weird is going on.
If anything weird is going on at the horse breeding station?
The stables. Like, hold on, let me get you that.
It's always something with rich people. Always something.
Is that outside of Odynbyr?
Yeah, it's just outside of Odynbyr. It's what he
okay.
what he had said.
Okay.
Oh man. Oh, there. The Royal Stud Farm. Sorry, that's what it's actually called.
Let's go.
Oh, you want to go?
Farm.
You want to go to the Royal Stud Farm?
Yeah.
Are we bringing them here, or are we taking them somewhere else?
Oh
Where
yeah,
where we
You
dropping
can
off
you
the-
can you can bring Miss Ivory here.
All right. We'll handle the travel expenses, everything.
And we can
I can pitch in on that on top of the 200. That's no problem.
Oh, that would be much appreciated.
just go up there and be like, "Hey, please hand us over Miss Ivory." And they'll be like, "Sure, here you go." And we don't need any paperwork or
Well, here, let me get you a document, and he'll go and get a scroll, and he'll go ahead and just write out like a small letter just describing that he needs Miss Ivory and that y'all are authorized to bring her to him. And then he'll sign it. He'll seal it with his stamp.
Yeah.
and he'll hand it over to you. Well, if you just show them this, then it should be fine. They'll let you take the horse and bring her back to me.
Okay. You say so.
And this is how Thotark got access to the royal seal of Lord Stein Mondor.
Yep.
All right, so we're gonna head on over to the stable. Is that the plan?
Yeah.
Unless y'all have any other questions for him or anything else that y'all want to do.
I think that's it.
Off to the stud farm.
Just a whole bunch of masculine lesbians.
We encounter witchcraftery.
Something witchy. Oh, hold on. Sorry, I'm just a little disheveled because we're kind of burning through stuff, which is good.
Oh, yeah. We are.
Just a little further than I was expecting, but that's fine. Anyway, let's see. All right, so y'all go ahead and head out. See if I can get. I want to double check on one thing really quick.
So we did leave the place.
mean-
we walked outside.
If y'all want to, yeah. I'm not gonna make you.
Yeah. I'd
Oh
say
yeah, I
we leave.
definitely. I didn't want to be there to begin with.
Um, I'm a little nervous about this whole thing. Like, we just fell for one scam, and now he's giving us 200 gold to pick up a horse. Like, I don't know about you
Rich
guys.
people don't have a good concept of money.
But how did just a guard? Wait, is he a guard? What is he's a warden? How did a warden get?
lord.
He's a lord.
No, he's the crown warden. Is he a lord?
He's Lord Sign Mondor.
Yeah.
Oh.
He's
Well-
like the leader of the guard.
All right, and they just paid the guards that much money?
The leader,
mean-
probably.
Dude's in a mansion. That's not filled with methods.
That's
And
true.
he's probably also a war hero.
Yeah,
Mm.
as a previous adventurer.
You know? That is what we aspire to be someday, yes? Well, I will be devoting my life to the reading horse.
Of course.
Okay.
Oh, there's the stud farm down here.
Yeah.
I mean,
right down
surely
there.
we can't get tricked twice in one day.
Well, surely not.
I'm not convinced I was full.
Oh
I didn't give him my money.
no, I did something. I had the circle on.
Do you see what I was talking about how you delete those?
I can click on the circle template and it's highlighted. What do I do with it?
So if you can click it so that it's highlighted, just hit delete. If not, because it's not just the template. There's actually like a little box that has like this kind of like explosion effects kind of thing in it. Over on the left, the
got it.
tool. Okay. I was gonna say there's a specific tool that you have to have it selected, like the measurement control, and then you can do it. Anyway. So was there anything else there before we go on?
No. I think we're ready. Are we?
Okay. So, so y'all actually head to the royal stud farm, and as you arrive there, sorry, it's like I read all of this, but I don't know where on the page all of it is. Anyway, where did
Look at all these studs. It's magical.
studs everywhere?
Hey, horses.
Huh, I don't see where that actually was anymore.
Ponsonby is still holding the letter, right?
I guess
she-
Ponsonby
Yeah.
had the letter.
Assuming
Yeah.
Ponsonby had the letter, yes.
Yeah, she says, "Does anybody else want to hold this letter or anything, or do you
Oh,
want
yeah.
me to talk to him?"
I'll take it. I'll take
right.
it.
There you go. What's on the seal?
Yeah, let me inspect that a little bit here. It's Lord Signmander's seal.
So,
Hmm.
as you're approaching the royal stud farm, you actually do see also like a large manor that's located nearby it, and well, I guess technically this describes it as a small manor, but you just talked to Lord Sign Mondor, so comparatively. Anyway, so it comprises of a main villa, several agricultural buildings, multiple large stables, and everything. But as you approach, you can actually see that the villa itself looks to be on fire, and smoke is rising high into the sky, and you hear a lot of frantic neighing from horses in the stables.
Oh. Ponsonby will run up and how big is the stables?
There are multiple stables, but like they're all located pretty much together.
Is there
Are
a
the
specific
stables
part
at
of the
risk?
stables on fire, or is it just
the
like the whole thing?
the villa itself is on fire. The
Oh.
stables are like close enough that they're starting to catch fire. Like
Oh.
they're not all like completely engulfed in flame yet, but
It's risk. It's at
but
risk.
it
fire.
is currently getting that way.
Ponsonby casts Warding Wind because she's out of her water spell. Um,
Who knew? 2 fires in one day.
and basically, it will. A strong wind, 20 miles per hour, blows around you in a 10-foot radius and moves with you, remains centered on you. The wind lasts for the spell's duration, which I don't know what it is.
10 minutes.
10 minutes, okay. It deafens you and other creatures in this area. It extinguishes unprotected flames in the area that are torch-sized or smaller. So she's trying...
So-
yeah.
So I'll say that it does not put out the flames, but it does kind of prevent the flames from spreading as quickly. Like it's kind of like keeping the flames at bay somewhat.
So it doesn't hit the horse. She's mainly concerned about the horses.
Mhm.
Oh, let's get the horses. Let's get them out. Now keep the aisle clear, and we'll let them out one at a time. Just don't get in the way.
While they're escaping the horses, can I just do like an investigation? I just want to look at the house and see, just off of like looking alone, what may have started this fire, or like what's causing the fire.
Okay. Go ahead and make the roll.
Okay. Please a good roll this time, Jesus, the Redeemer. 15.
Okay. So just a couple of things here. So as you're kind of approaching, because I'm guessing you're actually going toward the villa, right?
Yes.
Like you're not just looking at it from a distance.
No, I'm walking towards it.
Okay. So as you're approaching the villa, you do see the corpse of a human soldier that is dressed in leather armor, lying in a pool of blood right out in front. You do notice with your investigation that the corpse seems to have probably been slain within the hour and with some type of slashing weapon. The wounds are still dripping with blood. And as far as the burning building itself goes, you are pretty sure that the fire was lit pretty recently. Like it since the main structure of the house is still intact, it hasn't completely collapsed as of yet. Yeah, that should be all for the investigation as far as outside of the house, at least.
Okay. Neat. Does the house look like I can walk into it?
There's enough fire around that you don't think that you could safely go in without any kind of protection. You would probably be hurt by the fire if you were to go into the house.
And how long would it take me to walk around like the back of the house? Or like run?
I mean, especially if you're running, like, you know, a minute or two. Like it's not humongous, like the villa itself.
Okay. Yeah, so I book it to the other side of the house just to see if I can see like any semblance of a person running away or something, maybe who did this.
So as you're looking around, you don't really see anyone like running off from the building or anyone like that. It seems like whoever it probably was probably had enough time to get out of sight before you got there.
All right. Ponsonby will cast Create or Destroy Water just on the front of the house. And use up another one of her first level spells.
Okay. So while it does like kind of clear out some of the fire, like in the like entrance way, like as you kind of see further in, there's definitely a lot more fire in the house. Like further back, like it's all pretty much caught at this point, and is either going to take just a lot of doing to try and put it out, or it will probably collapse if nothing is done in like a reasonable amount of time. Not like it's about to collapse right now, but
Okay.
All right.
I go back and I tell everyone, friends, it seems that this house was not burned. It seems that this house was burned down by some ne'er-do-wells. Clearly not at the Church of the Redeemer. And there is indeed a red coat and a pile of blood on the floor. It seems that they were struck or slashed with a weapon, and it was intentional.
Ponsonby puts her warding wind down, and she looks for the white horse.
okay. You look around through the stables, and it doesn't take you too long to find, like, there is one horse in particular that is just brilliantly white.
Well, while Bibi was investigating, we would have been releasing the horses from the stable.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Can you give me a handle animal check?
Well, I think we stopped the stables from catching fire, right?
You
Oh,
just
yeah, I mean,
slowed it. You
definitely,
slowed it
but-
from spreading. I
I mean,
thought.
there's still fire there. It's just not like you kept it from catching the stables even further. But I wouldn't say that, oh well, the horses are just going to be calm now.
Oh, okay. All right.
So they're out, but within the fencing, like just released free.
Well, I mean, the handle animal is to be able to like get them like to come with you out of this. But yeah, so you succeed. Like you're able to lead them out of the stables, without too much trouble. Sett is anyway.
Yeah.
I'm scolding you guys. What are you doing? Quit hitting that horse.
Ponsonby's doing the wind during that time. I'm just like, I'm opening the gates while Sett is leading them out. the
Okay.
stall doors, not gates.
But yeah, you're able to get all of the horses out of the stables safely.
Okay. That was the last one, right? Oh, whoa. I heard you, baby. Like, what was... We got to find out who did this.
Absolutely. Can I do another investigation check to see? I mean, I don't know what to do.
I guess here we go. I'm gonna need a rest after this. I gain the ability to comprehend and verbally communicate with beasts for the duration.
Ooh. I want to know. I know what I want to do. Like after we finish that, I do want to mold earth and like create like a little trench to stop the fire to the barn.
Okay.
So it doesn't. We can put out what little's there and completely stop it.
Try and save as much of the buildings and
Yeah.
everything as you can as well. Yeah. Okay. Makes sense. And you are able to kind of prevent the fire from spreading worse than it has.
Yeah. It's fire. What's it called? Fire breaks. I'm
Mhm.
creating fire breaks.
Yes. Okay. So you've been able to kind of contain the fire. Like unfortunately that doesn't do a lot for the villa, but you are able to kind of save a lot of the more outlying buildings, the stables, for the most part, barns, things like that. Which, I mean, really, you don't even know what in those barns. It could be a ton of grain that would be just like a huge loss too.
Yeah. Hey. Yeah.
All right. So you were casting Speak with Animals.
Mm-hmm.
So what would you like to ask?
I would say, hey, we're here to help. We're releasing you. We're putting out the fire. What happened? Who started this fire?
Well, I couldn't really see a whole lot from where we were in the stables. There were some cloaked figures that went toward the house, and they took the people from the house and left.
Oh, so they took them alive? That you think they were alive when they were
looked
taken?
like. I mean, they were walking. They weren't being like drug along. They did seem to be like captive.
No.
But
Nobody came in.
The fire started right after that.
Oh, jeez. Okay. Well, is there anything I can get you? Anywhere you want to go?
A carrot would be nice, or maybe an apple. An apple is good. Or do you have sugar cubes?
I have a cold bone.
I'm gonna go through somebody's tack and see if there's any treats or anything in there.
Yeah. Hey guys, if you can find any like carrots or apples or sugar cubes, to give our buddies here.
There we go. I found something for you. Yeah, I'll hand you some sugar cubes.
Yeah. Spread those around.
Oh, thank you. These are
something in
so
there.
good.
If you want to tell me like who your owner is, I'll write it on a piece of paper and like put it, like tape it to you or something. I don't know.
I'm gonna say that the horse doesn't really know like the owner's name.
Okay. Well, here's what I would recommend just for your safety. Run to your home, I guess. Don't stop anywhere else. Just go straight there. Just for your own safety.
So you're talking to like Miss Ivory?
No, the other horses.
Or just any horse?
Yeah.
Because I was assuming you weren't talking to Miss Ivory directly.
No.
Mostly because I just wanted to do a deep voice like that. Anyway.
Yeah. And Miss Ivory,
yeah.
and Miss Ivory, we're gonna take you back with us. I think if we're going back, I don't know. These guys, I don't know. They like to solve things and figure things out. The only reason why we're here is because they wanted to help some guy that had a gambling debt. Now we're. Can you understand what she's saying when she talks to animals?
That's a fair question.
I don't know. Maybe.
I did want to point out that we probably don't want to release them.
Yeah, I would say that by the wording of it, comprehend and verbally communicate, you're probably making noises that they don't understand.
Okay.
Because I mean,
you're
otherwise
leading them to out of a fence or something, I'd be like, hey, hold on, don't let them go.
Oh, why not?
Because they belong to somebody.
Which one, Miss Ivory?
Yeah.
I'm not letting Miss Ivory go. We're just having a little chit chat.
The rest of them, these are the royal stables.
Oh yeah, I told him to go to their. I told him to run to
money.
Okay, I guess.
That we could get for saving these horses, taking them back to Odynbyr.
You wanna travel with this many horses?
There's got to be a thing around here, so it's a cart or something.
We're gonna put the horses inside a cart?
No, they pull the cart where you. No, okay.
It sounds like putting the cart before the horse.
Anyways, they're
All
safe
right,
in this. They're safe in this field right here. Let's keep them here for now.
Okay, guys. Don't run straight to your own home. I would say go into this field, and you're safe for now, according to my buddy here, Thotark. See that guy? Mm-hmm. Yep, that guy. Yep, that one. Mm-hmm.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
Yep.
Okay, thanks.
All right. He says you're safe, so.
Put up a fire break. There, it's not getting to this field.
Okay. Hey guys, they said that some people were taken by guys in like cloaks and stuff. People were taken.
Did they say which direction?
Which direction were they taken? Which way did they go?
That way, and kind of like gesture over with his head, like in a direction.
That way. That the horse is pointing.
So actually, one other thing, just to kind of catch us back up a little bit as well. Like Bibi, as you were like running around the house, you did also find a number of barrels. Which can you give me a perception check?
Okay. We'll do her. That is a 13.
Okay. So you notice that there seems to be like some small movement and like small sounds from one of the barrels. Like it kind of seems to be wiggling a bit, and there's a bit of like whimpering coming from inside.
I open it.
So you'll find inside an elderly really given a race, I don't think. I'll just say human until otherwise known. So elderly human inside of the barrel that's kind of like shaking.
Hello, person. It is I, Brevanius Rothschild, priest of the Church of the Redeemer, and I am here to help you.
Hi. Thank you. Just awful things. They took them. The Rumlin family. The Rumlins are the folks who live here. I'm the cook. I cook. Well, I guess I used to cook things here. I don't know. But they came in and they were invited inside when they got in, but then they attacked and took all of them. Took Lord Rumlin and took his father. Took the Baroness. They even took their young child.
Do we know why? Were they indebted to someone?
I don't know. They came and they grabbed them and they left and they set the whole place on fire.
Exactly. Who are they? What did they look like?
I don't know. They wore cloaks and I couldn't really see them very clearly. But if you ask me, I think it was probably some of the witches around here.
Witches. Did they happen to have golden masks by any chance?
No, I don't remember any kind of golden masks.
Where? Come with me. And I pick up this elderly person out of the barrel, and I'm going to take them to the rest of them.
Really quick, because I think we need to. I think it might be time for a quick break. Oh, do we? Oh, okay. So it's not necessarily every 30 minutes. Okay, cool. As long as we're good. All right. So then you go ahead and bring her around to the others then. We'll go.
Yeah, cool. I bring her over and I say, companions, we have this individual that was hiding in a barrel. They do say that while they were in the house cooking a delicious meal, I'm sure, individuals came in cloaks and they stole the Rumblin family from this place. The Baron, the Baroness, and their child. And she assumes that it may be witches. But as we know, obscure faces and cloaks, it may be the individuals that we heard about before. Maybe? Anyone have any questions?
I mean, it could be. What makes you think it's witches? Have you really ever seen any witches here before?
Well, I mean, there's a lot of weird things that have been going on, and I just don't know how to explain it otherwise. I mean, just strange noises and lights coming from the woods. I mean, it's got to be some kind of witchcraft. It must be.
Huh. I mean, I wouldn't expect anything more from an old man, I guess, than to blame something on witchcraft. But, maybe we can check out whatever's happening out there. It's probably like a cult or something, you know, something cool. Maybe a monstrosity.
Maybe so. I think they actually probably went out to the old grinder. That was the direction they were heading.
Old grinder.
Grinder.
On the stud farm.
Yeah,
Right.
it's located right next to the stud farm.
Yes, we love inclusivity.
Is that over by the old windmills?
Yeah, actually, it's one of the windmills. I mean, that's how they grind up the grain into flour.
The windmill? I didn't know they did that. That's cool. Yeah. All right, let's go check it out. You good here? Can you watch this white horse for us?
Oh yes, certainly, Miss Ivory. Yeah, I'm sure that Lord Signmonder will be needing her.
Oh yeah, I actually have a summons of, yeah. We're supposed to give this to somebody here, stable master, but guess he's not here, or they're not here either.
Oh, well, yeah, they unfortunately it was actually Lord Rumlin that was taking care of the horses. So,
do you need the letter? I mean, you see the seal.
Yeah, yes, that is definitely the right seal as far as I'm aware. And I mean, honestly, I thank you so much. I don't think I could have made it if you didn't find me in that barrel.
Baby, that's good work on Baby.
So as far as I'm concerned, y'all are very trustworthy people.
I'm gonna pocket the letter. I don't have to give it to anybody.
For your safety, you should definitely stay out of sight while we are away. Wait for us to return.
Yes, definitely. I don't want anything to happen. Like, what if they came back?
Friends, what if they come back?
Do we want to take the old guy with us?
No, he'll get in the way.
Oh, I'm sure we can find a good place to hide. And besides, you're going the direction they came, so if they came back, I'm sure you'd pass them. But
yeah, the stable's safe now.
But I'll still stay hidden. I mean, you never know.
Okay, the house is still on fire, so maybe stay away from that.
Well, of course. I don't want to die.
And other barrels. Just stay away from barrels.
All right.
All right. Let's head on over to the grinder and find us a monstrosity. Excited.
You might get some more bones.
Yeah. She pulls out the bone and starts like twirling it in her fingers and does like a little trick and stuff. Catches it behind her back.
Ant.
That the session.
So I'll go ahead and leave us with this.
Okay.
So y'all head out in the direction that was pointed to you. And it doesn't take you too long before you see like a windmill that looks rather decrepit. Let me see. I am hoping this is all done correctly so that I'm not actually sure what you can or can't see from here right now.
Can't see anything
Can't
without
see
a
anything.
token.
Right now it's just black.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let me see. Well, I may need to figure out a way to do a quick, like, partial reveal, or we can just worry about that next session.
Yeah. Next session makes sense.
But basically, it's just a very decrepit-looking old windmill. Like, it's still mostly standing. Some stones are missing from the structure of it, and the actual blades of the windmill themselves are very ragged, and most of the actual blade is missing. Just the underlying structure is there, and some of that even is kind of fallen away. But there does seem to be a door just right there with a path that leads right up to it, where you can go in on the ground floor.
All right.
Nice.
All right.
Yes, and we'll leave off there for the exploration of the old grinder for next session.
I'm never going to
Alright.
be. I'm never going to be an adult about this. Never.
Yes, next session we go on grinder. I mean, in grinder. I mean,
Yeah.
So many money-making schemes already in the first session.
Yeah.
so many
Here.
schemes, so
From
little time.
Thotark.
You're holding the horses hostage.
No, I'm keeping them safe in their environment.
Ah, yeah, safe.
He's got this idea in his head that, like, rich people are really grateful and want to give him money or something.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. So with that kind of ending the session here, we'll go ahead and take another quick break. And then when we come back, we'll be able to answer some questions if people want to think of things they want to ask. And welcome back
Hey.
again.
Yeah.
Hey. So, did you expect us to fall for that gambling thing, Richard?
To fall for the lies and
Yeah.
gambling and everything.
Yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't say that I necessarily like. I don't know if I necessarily expected or didn't expect it. I mean, it's one of those kinds of things where, I mean, there's obviously contingencies for, like, if you don't really want to buy into it or you don't really like bite on what's going on there. But I did try and at least give it my best effort to make him seem sincere to you.
Okay.
So I guess I wouldn't say that I expected you to fall for it, but I did try as hard as I could to make you fall for it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I definitely rolled insight on it because I was like, "Oh, this is ridiculous."
But funnily enough, like it would have been very hard to like suss it out from insight.
Oh, really? Okay.
There was some stuff going on where it was a very high insight check for it.
Somebody asked if we could summarize the race and class of the characters again, and we did the exclamation point characters.
But
That
Bibi, but Bibi is Oath of the Congregation, and it is specifically a domain from Elderbrain, so it comes exclusively from them. Yeah, I so far, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, I mean that's it. Oath of Congregation. He's green, and
Mm.
he likes flowers, and he's actually very soft boy. It's just he doesn't like being lied to.
Ponsonby is Circle of the Savage Blood Druid from Elderbrain, and Druids of the Circle of the Savage Bloods perceive monstrosities as a more evolved form of life. They're inspired by the the wild variety of their powers and abilities that have developed to overcome the challenges they face in life. So she loves them.
Hmm.
And wants to learn everything about them, which is why she loves her cold bone. Because I mean, how awesome is that to have a cold bone, right? How
Just
it
a
must have
perpetually
evolved
cold
to like get to being just a cold even after being dead for so long.
Lingering energies.
Sett is a Bugbear Frenzied Mutant, and that's another Elderbrain one. But the Frenzied Mutants, essentially, they get tortured, and that's how they become mutants. So that's why Sett earlier, when there was that setup for that, he was like, nope, because that's how his class, the entire class, kind of comes into being in this world, is that they get turned into these mutant versions of themselves. So he's a weird mutant barbarian with claws and random appendages and skin sewn on, and he's like a patchwork bugbear.
And Thotark's also a bugbear, brother of Sett, and he is the Entropist bloodline from Elderbrain as well. We all pick subclasses from Elderbrain, and
Elderbrain put together a lot of really cool subclasses, so there were lots to pick from.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and the Entropist bloodline, like, I have the abilities to like destroy things down to dust, starting at small things, and it moves up, but as leveling. But I'm also a charlatan, and I'm always trying to make gold and taking advantage of opportunities that I find. But yeah, no, he is also mutated in a way, but not the same as Sett. He's got the his skin is completely, like, if you were to touch it, it feels like dirt, and it's cracked and dry. So he doesn't have any hair, and he wears the Fabio wig because to make up for the hair that he lost all over his body.
Oh wow! Actually, we got through everybody. Yes, cool. So I guess the next question we had was about describing Bibi's by wife.
I saw that too. I was like, okay. We haven't talked about Bibi's by wife yet. But like, just think, and it was funny. I thought it was inappropriate, so I didn't say it, but I'm going to say it because now I don't care. But like, you were like, yeah, let's go to the stud farm. And I was like, my by wife might be there. But yeah, just think like 6'7", very muscular, like broad-shouldered lumberjack. Like, think what's the paper towel person? Brawny.
Oh, Brawny.
Think Brawny, but with long hair. And that's it. That's it.
Nice.
And I spend my time making her dinner.
Love it.
Yes.
Also, I do really like the build a bugbear.
Yes, build a bugbear. I love it.
Lindsay said she felt scammed by that scammer as well.
It's a decent scam. I mean, it was.
Was it a decent scam?
Well, for somebody wanting to help somebody.
You're the one that made the feather check and was like, "Oh, this is a really good
Gotta
feather."
sniff this feather.
You deceived us. You were in on it.
I was kind of expecting you to want to really take a closer look at the feather.
Yeah.
And I'd have probably given you something off of that, but you kind of threw me out of left field with the whole smelling the feather thing. And it's like,
Well, it was burnt up. I didn't figure I was gonna get anything out of it.
well, no. I mean, when you got the this feather from Granny.
The
Like,
new one.
Because
Oh,
you smelled that one, but then you just like
Yeah.
put it away. I was like,
Yeah, I figured I would do
then.
more looking at it as we were walking along, but the guy started running away, so I didn't really get a chance.
So as far as, because also they're asking about having a more visual references on the characters. Let me see. Okay.
Isn't it us?
Yeah, it's on there. We just have bust. We don't have like full body.
I was trying to figure out if there'd be an easy way for me to go ahead and show those on the stream.
Alright.
Sarah can zoom in on the
Yeah.
on the map.
Yeah, we can do that, and let me see if I
Yeah.
can clean these up a little bit.
And the references are us.
Yeah, they are us.
Yeah.
Our faces.
That's my
Mhm.
smile.
Yeah, mine too. I got teeth like that.
We should post. We should in like a Discord or something. We should post like the reference picture of ourselves that we used for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be
Yeah, we can
fun.
post that on Discord.
I made a really weird face specifically on purpose for the reference art, so
I think I was
I'll
just
wear it.
smirking, and I think
I own it.
they did that
Like-
pretty good.
Yeah, I remember when we got this art and I was like uncanny valley at this, this character. I'm like, I don't know if I like it. But
Kind of grown on you.
yeah, no, I mean I like it, but it's
Oh,
still
yeah.
like I can't look at it in the eyes.
They did post our pictures side by side on Elderbrain on
they
Elderbrain's
did.
Discord.
Oh, they did.
yeah, on their Facebook too.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, nice.
Oh.
Yeah.
Were there any other questions?
Uh,
Questions?
Questiones.
The Discord link is in our About Us if you're not already in our Discord. Or it's just simply discord.gg/creative typo. Really easy. No typos though.
Heard.
Let's come after you join.
Mm-hmm.
The new backgrounds are great.
Yeah, Richard got a new background.
Oh,
Yeah, if you're talking about
Oh,
my
yeah.
background.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, worked on that. Yeah, I worked on mine this weekend.
I mean, Tisha's different. She's got stars.
Oh yeah, I put stars back there.
And
yeah,
and Nico's
everybody-
creepy as fuck. Like
I'm in my kill room. I went from a dark void to a kill room.
Like if he pans down, you just see like plastic tarps all over the place.
We don't talk about the tarps.
I'm so confused.
It does give super villain vibes.
It
Yeah.
really does. Like if you had like a
especially
fluffy
when you
white
were like
cat-
this. Look it up.
Yeah, there were a couple of times you did go like this to the camera.
I'll try to be less creepy.
I don't know what I watched some show and it had resting creep face.
Mhm.
Or maybe it was a TikTok. I
Oh,
think
yeah,
I
it
might have
was
sent
like-
it to
yeah, it was
you,
TikTok.
Nico.
Yeah, it was a TikTok. It was a good one.
So
Ooh,
Thank you,
That's-
Archon. The Archon 75.
yes, and I gotta say, and since we're talking about the book here, this is a massive,
Yeah.
massive book. Like this thing is huge.
Yeah.
But I have absolutely no idea how long this campaign is going to last.
Oh my god.
It is. I mean, I don't think it's going to take us like forever to get through it, but I mean, it's just one of those things. Like, I mean, there's so much to it, and so many things that things that y'all will take longer to go through or shorter to go through. Or
mhm.
I mean, it's just really hard to gauge, especially when you're dealing with that much content.
Mhm.
Yeah. I'm ready for it.
I'm ready to.
Yeah, I think the actual total page count. If you just heard that thump. The actual total page count is 914 if you're not including like the legal stuff.
Oh.
900-ish pages and 8 pounds.
Yeah. Yeah, I could definitely believe the 8 pounds. Like it is weighty.
Almost beat the Bible.
You can get a workout with it.
Oh yeah, definitely. You can get a good workout.
Just gonna gift a couple subs.
Cool.
Yeah, thanks for staying with us.
For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks for sticking
Thank you.
around.
Thank you for the new followers and everything too.
Absolutely. Like it's a big help for us. And
Yeah.
I think we're planned for 2 weeks. Yes.
2 weeks
Okay.
from
So
today.
the next session should be on the 18th. And we'll be starting again at 7:30 p.m. Eastern
Yeah.
Standard Time.
Yep.
Yep.
Subscribers have access to the playbacks. The playbacks will be going on YouTube whenever they run out on Twitch. So you'll be seeing them there. They'll also be going on Patreon for early access to it as well.
All right. Well, I guess we need to get our promo kind of stuff done. Like
Oh,
as we said before, we're Creative Typo. We have another number of other shows that we've done. Some like actual play, some like audio dramas. Like there's one that's more of a storytelling kind of thing. You can find all of that at creativetypo.com. I guess if we want to continue around, or I can do all of them. I don't care.
Oh, sure. I can go next.
Okay.
What the next is the RGRP. So Jonathan and I are in a separate D&D actual play podcast called Roll Gay Roleplay.
And you can find us at rollgayroleplay.com. You can also find our Discord, our Instagram, our Twitter,
Yeah,
our TikTok.
all the
We
things.
used to have a Facebook page, but like that's gone, girl.
We still have the page, we just don't have the group.
Oh, see, look, you learn something new every day, girl. Well, yeah.
Let's see. And when we, if somebody else wants to, or I can, I just need a plug for Elderbrain.
You can go to elderbrain.com if you want to check out the campaign that we're playing if you want to play it yourself. Also in the About Us, in the panels, we got links for the late backing of the torrent campaign that they're doing.
The spell torrent. Mhm.
Spell torrent. And
They also have
and they just
another
started,
another Kickstarter going right now.
Spell
for
Wars.
Spell Wars. Yeah.
Yeah,
like
new a fast-paced card game that's actually going to be playable in Spell Torrent. So
Oh,
that's kind of cool.
Yeah.
And you could back that. I think that just went up yesterday or 2 days
Yeah,
ago.
I mean, yeah, it was really recent.
But yeah, all the links there, and of course elderbrain.com.
So I think we've got everything covered. Correct me if I'm wrong, please.
I think we got it.
Okay, cool.
Cool.
So with that, I think that that'll be the end of our
15
session here.
We
Oh, yeah,
didn't thank
yeah.
Sarah.
Everything.
we need to thank
everything-
Sarah.
Yes, absolutely.
you,
Thank you.
Sarah.
Thank you for
You
reminding me.
rock. You doing amazing. I don't even
Yeah.
understand how you do half this shit. It's witchcraft. Want to talk about
Big,
witchcraft?
big
Talk
thank
about-
you to Sarah for being our producer and herding us around like cats as we try and do all of this stuff for you.
Yeah. Yes.
Oh, we do. We should add too a special thank you to Nick Mead, who is our executive producer on things. Yep. Yeah.
Yes.
Awesome.
All right.
All right. Thanks everybody for watching. We'll
Thank
see you in
you.
2
Thank you
weeks.
so much.
Thank
Or
you.
chat with us.
Bye.
Bye.